Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our hostel design that we were working on. In our last episode, we were able to create this floor plan. So we say the floor plan divided into two categories: the regular part, which contains the normal beds room and the joint facilities like toilet and bath. But we have executive, which contains individual have their own uh, consistent rooms and every facility that needed as per self-contained. So under this, the next what we are going to work on is to now go to the ground floor plan and develop it to this. But before then, this is the 3D aspect that we bring out as a concept in which we are following step by steps. So this one is going to be our guide and things like that. So let's move to ground floor plan. At the ground floor plan now, there are two things we want to consider, which is the functionable aspect. Now, because this is an hostel, it's rare for you to see people cooking food. Students hardly cook, so they come to join place to eat together, have a facilities of gardening and things like that. And the same thing is a youth premises, so a lot of people are not there like film center and things like that. So that those are the things we are going to consider at this upper floor, at the ground floor. So we focus on that from this position. So what I do here is that I'm going to start editing this process one after the other. So at this front, I'm not going to have anything here. All I just need is the entrance. So I'm going to also have to introduce a column that will support this from below. And all these sides are going to be encased with what we want them to be. So the first thing we focus about is the structures of this ground floor plan. So how do we do that? So go to architecture. So I'm going to use component to create my columns. I'm not going to use normal regular columns at this junction. So I'm going to say model in place, and then I will come to columns and we say columns here, columns 1 for diameter. So what I'm going to do here is that I will select extrusion. So in my extrusion, this one I want you to do whatever I want to do. So for me to do the right thing, so I'm on the level 1. So I'm going to start drawing from level 2. So that we'll be able to place it the right place that's supposed to be. So here, this is the what I'm going to do, rectangular. So I'm put it here. So it's a longer column I'm going to use so that we're able to support the base and the structure accurately. To select this one, I will say 350 size. Good. So by 200, which is what I want to use here. So I'm going to copy from here now, start putting it where I'm supposed to let it be. So here, copy, sorry, I will say copy and paste at the middle, copy and paste here, copy and paste. So I have it in that way, so I can now just copy general so that it will be more faster. So copy here now, just select from the middle, sorry, then paste it here. Where is the center point? Okay, so you have some amazing issue here. You see the reason? So those things are not generally accurate. It doesn't matter, just adjust them and fix them to position. So maybe the point of adjusting, just so you copy that and copy to the position. Okay, so click finish. So here you have this one in place. So go back to the level 1. So here is it. So that's the level 1. You can now go to elevation and work it out. So drag it to the point to the top. So that is it, elevation condition. So you drag it down because it's still coming up, coming down to that level. So quickly let me adjust this elevation level marker so that I won't be having a confusion to drag shifts. Okay, so all these are there. foot. Why are you dragging after one after the other? So just drag the foot and let it stay here. Okay, so this facility lock down is there, so we'll still continue to detail it. So go back to the ground floor plan. So I have this one in place now. So the next thing I need to focus my attention is this aspect, and this aspect I'm going to use it to make a regular restaurant. So click here and say use. I start doing that from here. So I'm going to make use of the line. Now what I want to introduce here is a complete focusing on. So you do this by let it have a connection with its place. There won't be any space given on that level. So you do the same thing here by saying just 3 minutes. Now you allow it to stay like that. So you later push this back. Let's say we have this one. Let's say okay. So that's where it's going to stay. So this one now, what you do here is that you mirror only just select instance here now. Sorry, select all instance in this view, then just mirror it. So this side, one side for view center, the other side for restaurants. So we'll break it into two now, while we focus our attention on this one for regular activities to actually occur after it. So what we do here is that this is the entrance, which is going to be for some certain purpose. Now it's not going to be complete restaurants alone. So this is where we are going to have a lot of division, continuation to what we are focusing on. So we click here now and divide it into from here, click it here. So the next one you divide it like this. So this one now you're going to have it divided into two. Okay. The point of this is that you can just select this one. Let's say you select this, hide it for temporary reason. Just hide it. You're still coming back here to use it. So you hide this one so that you'll be able to focus on the one you are working on. Now let's develop this to a very reasonable level and taste. So I've selected this one, which is okay. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to select this one to be sort of office for porters. So like this one, I'm going to select this. I already have it here. So Apple is going to be here. Why this one is going to be at least shops supposed to have good. So I'm going to have like 6 up. So what I'm doing here, I will push this one here too. Or let me just mirror all together. Let me see, annotate so that you have something meaningful to work for. Okay. So let's say let's say from middle, and this one. Just equate it. So as we equate it now, you have still long. So I'm going to just use 3,500. It's going to be a long shop. Good. So 3,500 for that extreme. So I will select this, then you mirror it. So I have 6 shop as a proficient shop for this one. So and now at this point, one is going to be for, is an hostel. So a little bit of them take their head. You have proficient store. We have a barber shop. So we have every other area, salon, hairdresser, things like that are needed in the hostel. So we have them at the shop to this point. So you can still repeat some aspect of the shop at this junction as well. So what we just need to do, because we need more space for the shop to thrive. So as you know, shop doesn't have anything to do with what we have ventilation. So the entrance alone can satisfy whatsoever you want to. So this one is going to be for shop as well. Good. Now, let's have issue with this one. Just let me say copy. So put here, copy here. So can divide this one into two. So this one is going to be here. So let's say we have the shop parts here, and check the dimension as well before you move on. Definitely it's not enough, so you move it. So it's this one. What is the facility? What are these things we have here? This is 1000. This is 1000 size 2 meter. Okay, I think 2 meter by 9 meter. That would be fantastic enough. It's big, it's a big shop to that level. So it depends on what the arrangement of what you really have. So I'm going to say just a 2000 by 2000. 2000 here, 2000 here. Good. So then what is the length here? From here to this point, 31, and to this point, what? 34. So you just have to equate it as well. So you do that equation so that you balance. Delete it. So your own shop may not have this kind of development. So this shop is populated, but this one is going to be left like that. So I have this one. So I'm going to say this one is going to be for the view center. Let me check the total length and the distance. So I have it here, say 6 meter by 14 meter. This is a big size area for the filming center. So now the entertainment is going to be divided into two. So we have to have football film center because all of them cannot have the same interest. So you say football film center to be one side. I know football film center is going to be much. So we have something like a movie centers at this point. So you say movie center, mostly women and girls used to be there to do whatever they want to do. So now let us have that as a movie center. So let me give annotation to everywhere. So I'm going to say shops, shop. So you copy all, copy from here, paste it here, then paste it here. Do the same thing here as well. Paste, paste, and paste. So these are shops. Sorry, we still have it here too. This time around we do. So shops and shops like this. So here I'm going to have view center and view center. So I'm going to call this one Control A, movie. Sorry, movies center, or almost movie view center. Sorry, movies office view centers. So why this one will be, move it, football view center, football. Football view center. So those are the facilities that this down place we're going to have. So we have view center, movie center, football view centers at this area. So this aspect is going to focus on more on what offices and the so the office of porters are going to be here. So from here, click, sorry, say copy. So the porters are going to have something here. So because whenever you have issue with whatsoever, so you should be able to have place to report to. So the same thing. So it's going to be surrounded by this area. Save. Okay, I think you have it here. Is so the offices are going to be like that. By 400, it should be. By 4,000. So I have it that way now. So here now I'm going to have dining, and then so let's copy this. Copy, just paste and then paste. So here we are going to say Control A, kitchen. Okay. Then here Control A, we have dining. So this is the restaurants area department. So now we still have offices to have here. We still need to put an office at this position. So we still come here and put the office. So let's say copy here now and change the idea. So here we call it offices. Control A. So we call office. So we copy here, paste it here, then paste and paste. So you will be having issue that okay, how is this office here? What will happen? How is it facing that direction? So we are not going to, because one, the offices are going to have their own direction differently. Everyone cannot come in from here. So that is what we do at that position. So now let us quickly set up some doors. Let's say big door here. So my door is going to be here for the shop. Sometimes the shop needs just a roller so but I'm not going to put that here. So because at some points some of this shop is going to be a double volume door, double volume shops. In other words, this one later on someone can, a supervisor can come and take over, and so the partitioning is what is more important. So that is what we do here. So now what we do, we have already separated the shop into 6. So now the dining, then the kitchen will be here and will be here. So then we have a movie, which is for you coming here, and you can go out here. So the same thing with the football play center. You can come in here, then go out here. So we are going to put that in the middle, because mostly football center will come from the middle to us, so that the ticket and everything will be able to be monitored. So that is the way movie works. So as we have it now at this area, those are the things that are needed at this junction for now. So the next thing I need to focus my attention on is how to connect with the rest. So in the next episode, that is what we are going to focus on. So but for now, we have already gotten this one in place, which is the separation of all the arrangement of this ground floor plan. So it's not yet over. So what we have here is that we still need to now bring up this, that all this area is going to be for some green level that need to be there. So I'm going to select this and say peak line. So on my peak line, I'm going to have 1,500. So 1,500. to be something I want to work with here now. So what I do, trim it. So I'm going to connect this line. Now I can quickly reveal what the hidden line, the hidden property I put out there, so that I will see what I so you see the way the whole thing work with this. So this is the new line that I put here. So I'm going to arrange and push it to this position. So after which I can now offset it again to 1005, because that is what I want them to be within the space. So I'm going to offset that one without copy now. So this one is gone. So I can just let me toggle it back so I focus on this. Now I have this one at the place it's supposed to be. So what I need here is that, let me just draw did I even need to bother myself with this for now? No. So the shelves are here, the few centers are here, the shops again, the offices for the porter don't have door there. Let me just put the door. So entrance to the office here, you take office, this one should move from the back, while they access this one from back and this one for the back. So most of these sound like this one is going to be for security purpose, so that some people are going to be here to monitor the external aspect of what is going on around this side, and this one come inside and function so they will know what is going on. So anybody that wants to access this one, or so you can just like come into the office, make arrangement for if you want to rent a hostel or things like that, and then you move on. So our next focus is going to be on how to design and decorate every aspect of the underground. So for now, this is how the ground floor plan looks like for temporary. So before we continue to develop it to the taste of the reality. So the football center, the movie center, shops, and the offices are what takes center stage